we are just an advanced breed of monkeys on a minor planet of a very average star. But we can understand the universe. That makes us something very special. Now, there was a quote from Stephen Hawking, now deceased. So today's video will be about, well, you read the title, it's Apes Planet. Essentially, I want to be debunking the whole humans are apes thing. People will say it outright, oh, humans are directly from apes and we evolved from them. And I'm like, prove it. Oh, well, here's some science. Well, here we go. I'm going to tear that science to pieces. Hope y'all like barbecue because I'm bringing the heat. Alright, so my next video, I'll be running here in a minute. And my next video will probably have some parkour clips in it for you. Parkour in store. Okay, so what follows are excerpts from an article that I have hyperlinked in the description box below the video. Here we go. Our DNA is not 99% identical to that of chimpanzees. As an aside though, more recent studies hold that it's 97% of our genetics are similar to apes. To be more accurate, which incorporated a mere 2 additional percentage points of the total amount of the DNA considered for the studies, and not otherwise, meaning that the 97% number is equally cherry-picked and equally disingenuous, as you're about to see. The article that I've hyperlinked continues thusly: even if it were, that wouldn't make us apes, except for 1%. Okay? Funny. That's bad genetic science and reductionist philosophy to boot. Writing at Evolution News and Views, David Klinghoffer points out that the 99% myth, or 97, is based on hopelessly outdated research, but it got a shot in the arm after researchers at the Genome Consortium announced in 2005 they'd sequenced chimp DNA and compared it with our own. Newspapers around the world trumpeted the similarity between the two genomes as further proof of our close ancestry. Now, being genetically close and ancestry aren't necessarily the same thing, but I'll maybe get to that another time. What they neglected to mention was that the project only compared protein coding segments of the genome, which in humans account for just 2% of the total DNA. Alright, that right there tells me the whole thing's balderdash, okay? They were just like, 2% is nothing, okay? So, except as scientists have since discovered and Collins has admitted, this junk DNA serves regulatory roles that determine how other genes are expressed, particularly in the brain. In other words, junk DNA, which makes up the vast majority of our genome, is a vital part of what makes humans human and chimps chimps. Second, it turns out that the 99% figure resulted from using a complete human genome as the template to sequence that of chimpanzees. That would be like assembling a jigsaw puzzle based on how another jigsaw puzzle fit together. That's why I say it's cherry-picked. I mean, 2% using humans as the template? Come on, that's as cherry-picked as it gets, my dude. Okay, so the comparison also selected for areas of greater similarity and discarded those that didn't match. Okay, that's no good. To put it very simply, the two genomes look similar because the researchers expected them to look similar. Okay, I'll probably get into evolution itself and the evolutionary timeline, even dating of the universe, all of that eventually. I'm going to take them down, all the way down. Based on what we know, biologist and senior fellow at the Center for Science and Culture, Ann Gauger, I think it's Gauger, estimates that humans and chimpanzees share around 92% of our genetic, or of our DNA. Alright, so the numbers vary. To put that in perspective, okay, so she says that we share 92% of our DNA with chimps. To put that into perspective, scientists tell us that we are 90% identical to cats. Okay? So if you see, 92, 97, 99. And then with cats, we're 90%. So I'm sure if we looked hard enough, that number would fluctuate too. So are we cats? Are we apes? No. There's no such thing as junk DNA. Alright? We're not cats. We're not apes. We're people. Y'all want some? I got more, okay? But then it gets more complicated. As Gager admits in an interview with the Discovery Institute, recent advances show how differently human and ape bodies put specific genes to work. Special proteins called transcription factors switch certain genes on and off during development, and roughly a third of them are human specific. Ooh. Apes don't even have them. The difference on the level of gene transcription, splicing, and expression are so profound that Gager compares the process with an operating system and protein-specific DNA lines, or protein-specific DNA with lines of code. Okay, they may look the same, but the results, a human and a chimp, could hardly be more different. As former British Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli observed indignantly upon reading Darwin, human beings are more like angels than apes. And he was right. No animal speaks, composes symphonies, paints masterpieces, sends probes to Saturn, or more importantly, desires a relationship with God. Even if the 99% canard were true, it wouldn't make us 99% chimps any more than a diamond's carbon composition makes it 99% coal. We are not the sum of our genes, and it's past time that journalists and commentators evolve past this outdated assertion. This has been your host, the Furious Nevermind. I tried to be a man of my word.
But you ape like me! No, put down. How long have you been here? Long time.
Their souls are plagued by filth.
Well, they're more like you. More apes from the zoo. Dead. All dead. Long time. Human. Get sick. Ape. Get smart. Then human kill ape. But not me. I run. You learn to speak. Listen. Human. Bad ape. Bad ape. No touch. That's mine. I'm okay. New friends. Special day. Here, you keep. She keep. What? Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no. When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
You need someone to watch your back? Call me.